Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace a spark plug in this 2005 GMC Savana 2500. The only tools you're going to need is a 10mm socket, a 5/8 socket, and a ratchet. To start off, go to the driver's side of the vehicle and you'll see there is a panel right here, and you're going to want to remove these two 10mm bolts that secure that panel. And also you'll see that there's a latch back here. Pull that back towards you and it should unhook that clip there, and then you just want to remove those bolts, and we'll just fast forward as he does this. Now with the bolts removed, you can just pull on that panel. Just reach underneath it and pull it out. Be careful not to pull out the panels above it. Now on the other side, there's two more 10mm bolts securing a panel. You want to just remove these two 10mm bolts, and also, like on the other side, you want to pull back this clip and unlatch that. And we'll fast forward as he removes these two 10mm bolts. Now you just want to pry this panel off. It should pry off pretty easily. Now, in the center of the center console, underneath, there's two more of these latch clips. And what you want to do is you want to just push up on the clips and free them, and then once you have this unlatched, just lift up and pull forward. It should pull right out. Now, to make more room for yourself, the engine is behind this panel, so what you can do is, you can see it can't come out of this vehicle. The seats are in the way, and the seats are only a few bolts if you want to remove them, but if you just want a little bit more room to save time, what you can do is you can just remove, you see there's four 10mm bolts inside this panel. You just want to remove those. Okay, with those bolts out, you can now pull that panel up and off and remove that little top piece. And now, with the overall access panel being shorter, you can push it under the dash, and now you can access those spark plugs and ignition coils. And if we push it under the driver's side, now you can see the other spark plugs and ignition coils. Now we're going to just show you how to change one spark plug, but they're all the same pretty much. So you just want to pull out the spark plug wires and stick your 5/8 socket up into the hole there and just start twisting out the spark plug. Now with your new spark plug, you want to use a gap tool, and you just want to make sure that the gap on the spark plug is the right size. So in this case, we would want 0.060. Now to install the new spark plug, you just want to put it into the socket and then feed it down into the hole and twist the spark plug in by hand. It's a lot easier to line it up this way, and you just want to twist it until it's firm, and then reattach your ratchet and tighten it the rest of the way.
And most of the plugs are reachable from the back. As an alternate, some of the front ones you may want to go in through the wheel well. May offer you a little easier access, but you want to plug the wire back in and then repeat 7 times for the other plugs.
Okay, so to put the panel back together, what you want to do is you put that top piece on, line up the access panel, and you just want to keep pushing it back into place. And what you'll see those clips have to line up. There's hooks on the van, on the floor of the van, that you need to line the latch hooks up with. Once you have it lined up, you just want to start connecting all those latches. So just hook on to the hook, pull the tab, and lock it. And you want to do that with all 4 of them. Now you can replace the cup holder panel. Just put it into place, replace those 4 10mm bolts. Helps if you do it by hand. You can hold on to it, line up all the bolts. Just start it out by hand, and then we'll fast forward as he uses the ratchet to tighten them the rest of the way. Now you can put on that little panel right there. Just clips into place. I'm going to replace the panel underneath the driver's side. Just push all the clips in. You should hear them snap. And then you just want to replace those 2 10mm bolts, and we'll fast forward as he does this. Now you just want to push that panel into place. On the passenger side, you just want to line up the clips, push it in, and then replace those 2 10mm bolts. And then you are all set.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.